let's talk about chapter books. Usborne has so many chapter books, and most of them come in series, which is awesome because if you have a reluctant reader and you get them hooked on a series, then you already have so many books that they can keep reading. So I love that. The first two I'm going to show you are Billy B. Brown and Hey Jack. And these two are for really early readers. They are also friends. So Billy and Jack are friends. They are in each other's books. So if you like one series, then you'll probably like the other series. And I can't figure out where to put the books in the camera. So these are really fun because one of the things kids love most is to get into chapter books, right? So here we go. They have big font, easy words, pictures all over the place. Okay, so those are really great for early readers. Then what's awesome is Billy B gets a little bit older and has a new series called Billy B Mysteries that are for a little bit older girls, and those are really fun. So that's a great way to get them into reading. Then we have this series, Jack Russell Dog Detective, and I just read this book and it was really cute. And I know first and second graders will love it, okay? There's this dog named Jack and he goes through and has a mystery he needs to solve. And there's little pictures in here. And Jack has his own words he uses at the end of each chapter. There's a Jack's glossary so you can know what he's talking about when he uses those fancy words. But anyway, so it's a dog solving mysteries, so that's a fun one. Then apparently I love mysteries, which is true. The next one I'm going to talk about is The Mystery of the Clockwork Sparrow, and this one is for a little girl named Sophie, and she is an orphan, and this is back in like the early 1900s in London, and she gets blamed for a crime she didn't commit, so then she goes and tries to solve the mystery. So this is a fun one. I love it. This one, Star of Deltora, this is a great series too. There's 4 books in this series. And this book, this girl named Britta has always wanted to be a sailor, okay? And a trader, really. She wants to trade on boats. So in this, she's trying to become a trader, and there's just a lot that goes into it. She has different problems she has to solve and goes through lots of adventures. It's a very gripping story, definitely one you won't want to put down. This one I talked about in my video of my favorite books, Conspiracy 365. I love this one for grabbing the attention of boys, young teenage boys. Will love this. It is action-packed, and there's a huge cliffhanger at the end. So if they like this one, they're definitely going to want to read the next 12 books that there are, 11 actually. Then this one is another great one for teenagers, The Last 13. They're essentially trying to save the world, and there's different kids that have special dreams, and they get found to help save the world. And this one also has a huge cliffhanger at the end. So if your kids like this one, then there's 12 more they can read after that. So these are great books to stock up on for the summer, okay? They are fun, they're action-packed, so you're not going to want to put them down, and there's more. If they like them, you can get more of them. And there's tons more chapter books to look into, so let me know if you want more recommendations, because there's a lot of fun chapter books. I also wanted to show you the illustrated stories again, because these are also a great thing to get your kids hooked on for the summer. Each book has multiple stories in it. Okay, so this is Shakespeare, and there are 6 different Shakespeare plays, and then some information about Shakespeare at the end. And okay, honestly, when I got this book, I was like, ugh, Shakespeare, but I really enjoyed reading the stories in it, and I love how it makes it, understandable, so that when you do need to read a real Shakespeare play later in your life, you have a background knowledge of it. And there's pretty pictures, and it's not overwhelming. And there are so many different illustrated stories. They have really pretty cushy covers, a ribbon. They're just fun. There's a bunch. So if you want any more recommendations about those, let me know. So hopefully these books will help keep your kids interested in reading throughout the summer.